You ever feel like your brain's foreign language department is run by a panicky librarian who, when you ask for a simple word, just shrieks and starts throwing random grammar books at you? Yeah, me too. For years, I downloaded every app, bought every textbook, and all I had to show for it was the ability to confidently say, "The cat is under the table," in 5 languages I couldn't actually speak. That feeling, that fluency illusion you get from a 5-minute app session is a trap. It's the biggest lie in language learning. The problem isn't that you're bad at languages, it's that you've been taught the rules of checkers when you should be playing 3D chess. But that ends today. Because in the next few minutes, I'm going to give you 3 cheat codes for your brain. These aren't hacks, they are fundamental shifts in how you approach language that turn it from a chore into a game you can actually win. And the last one is the one trick that separates the people who learn languages from the people who actually speak them. So, does this mean you need some hidden genius? No, absolutely not. The first cheat code, it feels so weird you'll think it's a joke. It's called creating a vocal costume. Think of it like being a method actor for your own soul. You don't just learn French. You invent a French personality who is sophisticated, a little mysterious, and probably drinks too much espresso. For Spanish, maybe you're fiery and passionate. For German, you're precise, no nonsense, and your favorite word is efficiency. This sounds like a gimmick, right? But here's why it's not. You're creating a cognitive scaffold, a separate mental room for each language. My brain has a Spanish character who's way more outgoing than I am. So when I need to speak Spanish, I'm not searching my entire brain for a word, I'm just opening the door to that one room. This single trick is how you stop the languages from becoming a jumbled mess in your head. It's the difference between having one messy drawer for all your clothes versus having a clean, organized closet. But wait, a new personality is useless if you're not talking. And this is the part you really need to pay attention to. Relying only on apps is like studying a cookbook to satisfy your hunger. You'll know a lot about food, but you'll starve to death. The second cheat code, output shock. You have to force yourself into the arena. So how do you do that without having a panic attack? Here's the play. You don't find a language partner, you hire a sparring partner. I'm talking about a one-on-one tutor. Think of them like a personal trainer for your mouth, or even better, a raid boss you pay to fight you once a week. Their job isn't to be nice. Their job is to expose your weaknesses, to correct your mistakes in real time before they become bad habits, and to force you to speak. That's not practice, that's leveling up. Okay, so now you've got your personality, and you're in the arena. You might be asking, do I have to do this for 3 different languages every single day? You might think so, but I found a way to do it that is way more effective. In fact, doing that is one of the dumbest things you could do. The secret that all serious polyglots use, the one I mentioned at the start, it's about being a blacksmith for your mind. This is cheat code 3, mind simmering. Stop trying to learn all your languages at once. You can't heat 3 swords at the same time. You pick one language to advance. You put it in the fire. You study it intensely. You use your tutor. You hammer it into shape. Meanwhile, your other languages, you just maintain them. You let them simmer. You watch a movie, listen to a podcast, read a bit, low effort. You're just keeping the metal warm. Then, after a few months, you switch. You take that red-hot sword and plunge it into the water to cool and set. You put it on maintain, and you pick up one of your simmering languages and put it in the fire. This cyclical process feels counterintuitive, but it's brutally effective. It prevents burnout, gives your brain time to subconsciously organize what it's learned, and lets you make huge leaps in one language at a time instead of tiny, unsatisfying steps in all of them. So let's run it back. Cheat code 1, build your vocal costume, stop being yourself. Cheat code 2, get a sparring partner, stop just consuming, start producing. Cheat code 3, practice mind simmering, stop juggling, start forging. This isn't just about learning words. This is about building new identities, entering new arenas, and forging new skills with a proven strategy. Look, being a polyglot isn't about perfectly speaking 10 languages. It's about confidently messing up in 10 languages until you don't mess up anymore. You now have the 3 keys to do that. The only question left is, what language are you putting in the fire first? Pick your character, pick your arena, and pick your sword. Drop your choice in the comments below. Not as a plan for tomorrow, as a declaration for right now. The game starts now. Go play.